Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Now it's 2nd down here. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's another good job here by this defense. And I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a 3rd down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down play coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Back to throw. It's Hicks. Looking right. This one caught. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Looking to throw. It's Hicks. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid.
The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envisioned this game getting started. To see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over. And the offense comes back out on the field.
Off the play fake on first down. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Dropping back, it's Hicks. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
North Texas's offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And tackled there by the defense.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. UL Monroe offense back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ending in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Warhawks offense is on the move now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. So we reach the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. So along the thought of the scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure curve.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Hicks. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, North Texas. No chance to catch it.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Claiborne. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Pass is caught. They bring him down after a... there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
To throw, it's Hicks. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Bringing it out, it's Claiborne. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Gets some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Aggressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Warhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. And they hand it off to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got it, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Finding space at the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Warhawks. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the back gets the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Claiborne. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Monroe offense back out there now. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a circuit breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
And the Warhawks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Direct snap to the back. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4th down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. An inside deals now from the shotgun. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with those defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's Hicks. Bringing pressure. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Aimed to the 35-yard line.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
2nd down after that previous play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Warhawks. This offense is still clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his target.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, the guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense on their heels the whole time.
Touchdown, UL Monroe. And the route is on.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. North Texas's offense is back out there now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
To throw, it's Hicks. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the two-point try is good, so the lead is now 14. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense recovers the fumble. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll give it to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Mean Green offense is back on the field now. To throw, it's Hicks. The pass rush closing in. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. There's a wide open receiver complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. This is a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UL Monroe Warhawks.